Hey y'all, and welcome back to Teaching Tuesdays, where every week we dive into a theme and talk about what we're sipping, healing, and remembering. This week is Rooted Week. I'm pretty sure you've seen the other videos, and I'm glad that you're here. It's a time to honor where we came from. I chose the name Rooted because no matter where we ended up, whether in the Caribbean, the Latin America, Africa, or right here on this land, we carry our ancestors with us. Their stories are in our bones, and we honor those roots. So today we're making a Nigerian drink called Zobo, and since Juneteenth is this week, it's only right we honor the day while we make this special drink. A little history on Juneteenth, known as America's second Independence Day. It falls on June 19th, and while it's often celebrated on the third Saturday of June, this year it lies on Thursday. Historians say that Juneteenth celebrations were always about three things: to celebrate, to educate, to agitate. Early celebrations included baseball, fishing, and rodeos. Did you know that? Because African Americans were often barred from using public spaces, many celebrations took place at churches or near rivers. People wore their best clothes, they cooked elaborate meals, and some even made pilgrimages to Galveston, where the last enslaved people were told they were free 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. Today, Juneteenth is celebrated in many forms: public readings of the Emancipation Proclamation, singing songs like Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, which is one of my grandmother's favorite songs, Lift Every Voice and Sing, reading works by Black writers. They have street fairs, cookouts, rodeos, family reunions, historical reenactments. It's about making sure our stories are not erased. Even outside the U.S., Juneteenth is celebrated. The Black Seminoles in Mexico hold an annual reunion called El Dia de los Negros. And if you've done a genealogy test, many of us trace our roots to Nigeria, though not always fully accurate. For me, even though my family was already here before slavery in the Mississippi Delta, I honor my Nigerian roots and practice Ifa. So today we honor that part of our story too. Now let me make this Zobo. Zobo is the Nigerian name for a popular hibiscus-based drink used across the Diaspora. In the Caribbean, it's called Sorrel. In African Latin cultures, it's known as Jamaica. Nigeria, they call it Zobo. Their recipes are similar, but they have a regional twist. And here's how I make ours. I'm going to use the hibiscus leaf Sorrel or roselle. I'm going to use one ripe pineapple, and you check the ripeness by pulling out a top leaf. If it comes out easily, the skin is yellow, it's ready. Some fresh oranges and sliced, and then also for garnish, I'm going to be using black seed honey for spiritual reverence and for healing. I'm going to be using cinnamon sticks, juniper berries, and some cloves, whole ones. All of this is going to go into boiling water. I'm going to use my clear container here. We're going to put all of that in with some spring water that I have here. We're going to bring it to boil. Once it boils, we're going to allow it to cool down. We're going to strain it, and then after that, I'll add the honey to it, and then we'll pour it in our container. And I have a glass container. Glasses are always amazing. So this is the way that we are honoring our shared past and staying well and hydrated while we do it. Stay tuned all week as we celebrate Rooted Week with more drinks, rituals, and reverence. Peace.